Okay, we're going to do right now, we discuss bio review, the heart. Once again, this is a continuation of the heart. We're going to discuss valves right now. One thing that we didn't mention, that we're going to mention right now, is the coronary artery. The coronary artery is the artery that supplies the heart with its blood. The blood needs heart also, just like the rest of the organs. Even though it provides blood to the organs, it still needs blood itself. So these are coronary arteries. You might have heard of someone had a coronary heart attack or a coronary problem. That's pretty bad, because that means the heart is not able to get its blood. So if it doesn't get blood, it can't work. Therefore, it stops pumping. So that's a coronary. Okay, the first valve we're going to discuss is the going from the RA to the RV, the right atrium to the right ventricle. That valve is called the atrioventricular. Just remember it, because the right atrium going into a valve, into a ventricle, is the atrioventricle. So it's a combination of the atrium and the ventricle. So it's atrioventricular valve. The next one we're going to discuss is going into the pulmonary. That's called a semilunar. So whenever you have a valve, a ventricle going into leaving it, going into an artery or a vein, that's a semilunar valve. Same thing goes along with the left atrium to the left ventricle. From the left atrium to the left ventricle, that's also the atrioventricular. So it's the same name, so it's easy to remember. Going from the left ventricle out of there into the aorta, that is also known as the semilunar. So we have two semilunar valves, two atrioventriculars. Once again, this is email address is here. You go, JENP629@AOL.com if you have any questions regarding the subject matter, regarding the valves, hearts, etc.